Here we are once more. My last game for a good while. The San Francisco 49ers at home versus the Cincinnati Bengals. It was a lot harder to sort out the injuries for the 49ers because a lot of people are hurt right now. But we are here and we are clear of making this game. Well, who knows if it'll be a good game or not. We don't know. Either way you slice it, here we go. The Bengals receive the ball first. That looks to be Charlie Jones. Here we go. Jake Browning will be in at quarterback because Joe Burrow is expected to be out for at least 3 months. So, if we're going to be honest, it's probably going to be the year. Here's the scores from the past 10 games. Last time, the Jaguars beat the Bears 17-10. Now, here we go. Browning finds Chase Brown. He's barely taken down by the rookie corner, Upton Stout. I just gotta see if I posted the Jaguar Bear game actually. Now I think about it. Browning finds Hudson for the first down. I was gonna check on the Falcon Football Channel for a second. Browning gives the ball to Chase Brown. It's a second down. I thought for sure that it would be passed through, but unfortunately no. And I did get it right about the about me posting the Jags Bears game. It was posted 2 days ago. Okay. Making sure. Okay. 2nd and inches. The right thing to do is to give it to Chase once more, and there we go. The running back Chase, that is. Alright. I'm gonna start, adding, some music outside of, because, a couple of times on these streams, I've gotten copyright claimed. Well, when they got to YouTube. Well, not copyright claimed, but more like, hey, mute this because, it's, got copyrighted music, because of course it does, it's Madden. And there goes Chase Brown. Only gaining 2 yards on this play. My phone's at 14%. That's fun. I have to drive somewhere after this is over. I want my phone to be at as much juice as possible. We have Mitchell Tinsley, who is the newest starter on this one. And it's Tinsley who will get the ball for a yard. Browning. He'll run for himself, and he will make it. And will dive so no one can knock the ball right out of him, because knowing how the Bengals are, especially with the game against the Vikings they had in real life, it's a whole mess. Browning goes for it again. First down again. Dives forward once again. Is Browning actually as good as Madden is going to say he is? Because he was very disappointing when he faced the Vikings. Browning throws it. Caught. Chase Brown, touchdown. The Bengals are the first one to get points on the board, and it will be his starting running back, Chase Brown. A nice 15-yard pass, roughly. And that'll get them into the lead. Maybe the reason why the 49ers aren't doing that greatly on the defensive side is because last week on Dragon Ball Z, well, no, that's anyway. It was Nick Bosa who he tore his ACL, so he's out for the entire year. That's their best defensive player. Kick is good for Evan McPherson. I don't know why my brain didn't do the part of that, but whatever. McPherson is ready to kick it away. The football is like practically floating there. Like, that's not how. Like, the ball needs to be a little bit lower. See how it's positioned now? McPherson with the kick. Returning the ball this time will be number 9. I think that's Sky Moore. Acquired from the Kansas City Chiefs. It was their second round pick a few years back, but he never materialized into something great for the Chiefs, but the 49ers might revitalize his career. Another new addition to this squad is Kendrick Bourne. After requesting his release from the Patriots, here he is. McCaffrey brought down. Oh yeah, I should probably also bring up the fact that Brock Purdy is in, because there is no word on whether or not Purdy is out yet, so that's what we're going to have to work with. But yeah, Kendrick Bourne is back after his few years with the Patriots, and now could he possibly be a mainstay on the 49ers again? I don't know, but Purdy is there for Bourne. Brock Purdy takes a bit of time, launches it deep. It's dropped, but looks like it will be a pass interference call. And it will. DJ Turner will be snagged, and now the 49ers went from their 26 to the Bengals 37. The one offensive player that is out still is George Kittle, so Luke Farrell will be the guy filling in the tight end spot. McCaffrey makes it through to the 20, to the 10, to the 8-yard line. McCaffrey does what he does best, and holy crap. Probably wondering why I'm using the black uniforms that are not the Rivals uniforms. Well, I'm just going to use the Rivals uniforms when we actually get to the Rivals games. And the first one on that docket will be when the Dolphins will be facing the Patriots again. So maybe give it like another 2 weeks and we'll get that game going. McCaffrey tries to break off a couple defenders, but he's brought down. As pretty much all their defenders are looking to be here, except for like a couple of players. But none of them are starters, so they're fine for now. 49ers. McCaffrey, I thought I was just like waiting to see if he breaks off that guy, but no. We're just seeing who will be the first to catch a touchdown or rush for a touchdown in this game for the 49ers. We got Chase Brown for the Bengals, and let's see. McCaffrey will be in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Christian McCaffrey. The first 2 touchdowns will be made by each team's starting running back. And now we have another new arrival for the 49ers. They'll show up in about give it 10 seconds. We'll give him some time. Oh yeah, Trey Hendrickson stays for now. There you are, the newest 49er. Jake Moody is now officially out of the game for the 49ers, and it will be Eddie Pinheiro who makes the kick, and now the game is tied. Waiting on... There he is. Waiting on the game once more. Pinheiro is there for the kick. Kick is up, and let's see how far it'll go back. That's a really good kick. Charlie Jones actually had a good thing going for him before getting brought down by the 49er defense. Jake Browning with a current pass rating with, he doesn't have the perfect passer rating because he has 1 touchdown and all that. We got to see a little more out of him, but 4 for 4 is still pretty nice for the accuracy department. With Jason Pinnock, is he a first-year 49er? I think he is. Brown. He is going to try and fight, but he is stopped by Lenoir. Just wanted a drink of water. Browning finds Tinsley for a couple of yards. 3 yards to go for the Bengals. Seems they can make easy work of that, but for now, we have 2 minutes remaining until the second quarter is over, and we shall see how things pan out. Let's see if we could get a biggest combined points. I doubt it. Tinsley was there, and then he was not. Trying to see what was the most combined points in a game so far. I think that was the 24-21 game with the Rams versus the Buccaneers. Yeah, it was. So that's the goal we're trying to aim for. 45 at least combined points. Bengals won't be able to suffice with that, but let's see. My controller disconnected once more. That punt did not go as close as they would have wanted. Too far, and now they are 20-yard line. Brock tosses it light to McCaffrey. First down. Brock throws it, and it's caught. Luke Farrell, the new starting tight end for the time being, makes a nice catch. I might highlight that one. I know technically you could consider it maybe not that great in the grand scheme. However, I wanted to clip something, damn it. Purdy is going to run for it himself. And will he make it through? No, they're calling it 2nd and inches. McCaffrey gets the ball, but swings outside, which was making him a prime target for, I think that was Shamar Stewart. Brock throws it once more to McCaffrey for the first down. That's a catch by Farrell once more, and he does not make it. Second and 1. 16 seconds to go. 49ers might have to settle to get by getting Pinheiro in there, but who knows? Knowing the amount of time they have left. Purdy finds his man, Ricky Pearsall. They wasted their time. They should have settled for that kick. And now, tie 7-7 going into the half. The CPUs never learn, I swear to. Got the highlight done. I'll post that in a bit. Not now, but like later on. Lenoir, I swear, was about to trip that man. Alright. Gonna make sure to close every other application besides OBS. Oh, that's right. 49ers get the ball back anyway. Instagram. Want to have a brief second before getting into Juwan. Oh. Brock finds. That's Kyle Juszczyk. We haven't seen him yet. Ooh. I don't know if you guys heard that. My neck was like stiff for like the last hour. Purdy finds Farrell. McCaffrey stopped once more by Shamar Stewart. 3 minutes to go on the third. Brock takes a bit of time, dances around, finds Pearsall for 5. It's a dime look defensively from the Bengals, 3rd down. Brock finds Pearsall for the 1st down. There were a couple of open men on his left, I was going to point out, but doesn't matter anyway because 1st down. One gets the one. McCaffrey gets clobbered, this time by Logan Wilson. McCaffrey finds Juwan Jennings, but wasn't going too far because of the angle. Purdy finds a wide open man, but his hands are also wide open as Jennings drops it. Ugh. I don't know if Pinheiro can kick that far. We're going to be honest on here. Because I think it's 37 plus 15 yards. That's doable. Like, that is doable. But they're not going to take the shot. The punt's going to go way back. Yeah, that would have been a 52-yard field goal. Let me look for a second. Eddie Pinheiro's career best kick. Eddie Pinheiro's best kick. Google, I swear to God. I have to search it up manually. Jake Browning. Browning to Tinsley. My brain was like... Not even the sources I'm trying to look up are giving me this answer. Jamar Chase? For the first time ever in this game? Anyway. Let's see. I looked it up. Pinero's best kick is a 56-yarder. So he would have actually made it. He would have actually made it, possibly, if the 49ers led him. It was the 37-yard line plus 15 more yards. So, yeah, that's still around his best kicking range every year. Because his best kicking range is always, like, around the 50s zone. Well, they did not take the risk, so they're going to maybe pay for it. Browning gets sacked immediately. Jordan Elliott. Oh, the punt was almost blocked off. To return the ball is likely Moore, I think, right? Yeah, it's Moore. Okay. Brock will try to hand it off to his guy, Jennings, who has just been not having a good game at all today. I should just take notes whenever I do these games, like who performed good, who performed poorly, who was just not present in the offense. Because I swear, both Jamar Chase and T. Higgins haven't been getting anything on the Bengals offense. Purdy. He's going to fumble the ball. McCaffrey has the ball, but a major gain for the Bengals at least. Because, wow. Purdy had so much time and screwed it up. Purdy waits too long again. Trey Hendrickson is there for the sack. Charlie Jones is there for the fair catch. If the Bengals take the win here, this will be a major upset right now because the Bengals at this very point are ranked number 20, while the 49ers are ranked at 3. So, and with Jake Browning of all things, who knows? He just threw it against Bryce Huff's shoulder, so Maybe they can just blow this. Browning gets sacked. This time it is, I believe, Javon Hargrave, right? Show me the name. No, that's I'm an wait. Javon Hargrave is he still with the wait, is he still with the 49ers? I'm to be honest, I've lost track. No, he's oh yeah, that's right. He got released and went to the Vikings. Shit. What number was he? I don't know. But that was actually Michael Williams, the first round rookie. Wow. There's even stuff that he was number 98 on the 49ers. That's what confused me. Browning's going to launch it. And it's so close. Jamar Chase could have had his only freaking long target all game. Or is his target that was more than like 3 yards. McCaffrey trying once more. The broski is in the building right now. We can't display chats here, but they just sent :3. Tuning in the last 2 in-game minutes, so that's roughly 10 real life. So let's see. Purdy finds Ricky Pearsall for the first down. This game has just been mostly a dud, actually. So it's a good thing you checked in now, because I swear to you, they like the only scores were in the first quarter, and it's basically been screw up after screw up from here on out. Because you have the 49ers quarterback Brock Purdy, who has just not been performing well. And the Bengals have to use their backup quarterback, Jake Browning, because their main guy, Joe Burrow, is out for at least 3 months on a level 3 turf toe injury. So that might be the year, but they're not counting him out just yet. Purdy finds Kendrick Bourne for the 40 to the 33-yard line. The only thing missing out of poor quarterback play for the both of them is interceptions, because that's the one thing that they haven't done all game. A minute to go, and yeah, 7-7 is the current score. Is crazy. Like, wow. I jinxed it early in the game because I was like wanting the teams to perform well, but it's not doing too hot right now. McCaffrey gets stopped by Dax Hill and loses a few yards. 50 seconds to go. The 49ers can seal this game with a kick by Eddie Pinheiro, but this will be a still disappointing outing, even if they win it. Because in the current ranking system I have, the 49ers are at 3 in this series, like ranked 3rd. The Bengals will take the timeout this time around. They're hoping that they'll have some time left on the clock when they get the ball. The Bengals have 2 left on top, like as well as the 49ers. we might get into overtime if I'm going to be honest, because the Bengals can very well score the same as 49ers, or they'll just screw up. Brock Purdy sends it high, and it's deflected. That is Cam Taylor-Britt with a nice defensive move, and they're not going to call any foul on it either, because to get a foul, you'd have to like straight up touch this man. The Bengals are going to time out on this kick, hoping for the 49ers to screw up, because that's I guess a thing you can just do. You can disorient them a little bit by abruptly stopping the clock when they're like fully in the zone. It is a legal move. All right, for the lead, Eddie Pinheiro, the new kicker for the 49ers. There, and when they ice the kick, it goes slow motion. The kick is good for the 49ers. So now the Bengals have, I gotta look at the clock again. The Bengals have only one timeout to their name now. And 23 seconds to either make 3 or more points. 3 gets them overtime. A touchdown would probably seal the win for the Bengals. Because I have the Bengals ranked pretty low. And now with Burrow out for 3 months, that's going to be even worse for them. All right. That looks to be Charlie Jones returning the ball once more. 20 seconds to go. Browning has to pull off some kind of miracle. I don't know if that was the lowest score we've ever had in the series so far, but yeah. Browning finds the newest arrival for the Bengals in terms of like how they emerge onto the scene. Mitchell Tinsley, that's a name. Who knows? I might make another stream actually, because I thought I was gonna have to drive somewhere. Browning won't have enough time. They're gonna and that looks to be the end of the game. In a very small outing, the 49ers will beat the Bengals 10-7. I think I have enough time for another stream though, so I'm gonna give myself a few seconds, well, not seconds, come on man, a couple minutes to just look through the rosters for a second and make sure everybody is good, and we shall be good to go, because now with this upsetting display, I don't want the last game for a while to be this. No, I'm not supposed to have some kind of bias, but this was a little bit of a snooze fest, I'm gonna be honest. But that's not for me to decide how the games turn out. I'm positive neither of them have a perfect passer rating. I was right. So both performances were real poor on the quarterback side. McCaffrey and Brown both did not have great games at all either. The most rushing yards was by Jake Browning, of all things. The best receiver was Ricky with 57 and Farrell with 47. That's very unfortunate case here. And of course, the sacks, we have 4. 2 for the 49ers with the rookie Michael Williams and the tackle Jordan Elliott, while the Bengals, it was Shamar Stewart, the rookie, and Trey Hendrickson. that shall be it for now. I will be back with you in about like 10 minutes? Roughly 10 minutes. For, let's see, what game is next? The Colts versus the Jets. Alright, see you then.